Hey Gemini, it's Suzanne here to do your second reading of the week. So this is about hidden feelings, the person that you are watching the video for, and what their intuition is telling them, okay? So we're going to lay out 3 Lenormand cards, but we're not going to look at these until the end, which will confirm the reading for us, okay? We're going to start with feelings, okay? Feelings that this person has towards you. The first 3 cards will show where they're at right now, meaning what they are showing you right now, or what they're showing the world right now, all right? And then we'll take a look at what's underneath, what's hidden. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Death card. And we have the 4 of Swords. All right. So I feel like what the world can see right now, first of all, the Death card could be Scorpio. All right. I just did Scorpio's reading. And then with this 4 of Swords, you know, I don't feel like they're showing the world a lot right now, but I feel what has happened, you know, and it might have happened with you, okay? This person might have told you at some point that, you know, that you were their ideal person, or you were the person that they wanted to be with, and then suddenly they disappear, or suddenly they take a complete change in direction, or what it seems like as a complete change in direction. You know, look at this. I mean, she's facing this way. This woman on this hawk is facing this way. So it could have felt, or it actually could have happened, that this person ghosted you. You know, and that's all you have to go on right now. And what is this person doing right now? They are spending a lot of time thinking about that. They might be feeling some guilt around that, but I feel like this was ghosting with a purpose because of what they ultimately wanted with you. You know, and truthfully, here's the deal. I don't think that, you know, ghosting is ever the answer. You know, there's a certain element of a lack of authenticity when somebody does that. But the way that I look at it is, you know, that could be the only way that person knew how to deal with it at the time. And it's like when they know better, they do better. You would think that somebody would know better than to do that. But sometimes, you know, it's the easier thing to do, not necessarily the right thing to do. So that tells me that there's a lot hidden underneath here, and there's more to it than what meets the eye. All right, so let's clarify the 9 of Cups. So yeah, so we have the 2 of Swords, repressed feelings. They had repressed feelings, you know, that they felt like they couldn't share with you. Even though they might have told you that you felt like the one at some point, or that they were interested, or that they wanted to go out, like there was an initiation here in some way, that it felt like it never got off the ground. This person wasn't willing to make a choice at that time. 2 of Swords clarified by 4 of Cups. This person, you know, feels really badly about the fact that they weren't able to move forward before or in the past. They feel really badly. You know, But, you know, you can see this gentleman here, you know, he's holding this Ace of Cups. I love this Four of Cups, because usually this Ace of Cups is floating up here. But in this deck, this person is holding it. So that means they know that this Ace of Cups is here with you. They're holding it in their hands. And you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like little fairies around them, or little angels, you know, just maybe little spirits, just trying to alleviate and help this person move out of guilt, which I feel like is a heavy energy for this person right now, because they know what they told you. They know what they did, and it really, really bothers them. They feel badly about it. So what is this, you know, what's behind this Death card? Or, you know, I feel like in this reading, I feel like this Death card represents the ghosting. Seven of Pentacles. This person did not know what to do next, so they fled. You know, like their fight or flight kicked in, and they chose to, you know, fly away or run away. They just look, I mean, you can see like the just innocent look on that little child's face, like looking at all of these pentacles floating up above him. He doesn't know which one to choose. He just didn't know what to do. And then we have Four of Pentacles. You know, and Four of Pentacles, I mean, kind of the same energy here in a way, because in this Four of Pentacles, he's blindfolded to the beauty. It's almost like this person intentionally blindfolded themselves to the beauty of this connection, so they could figure out what was next when it came to you. They might have been overwhelmed by this Nine of Cups. Whatever this Nine of Cups represents to you, you know, it might have felt very big and fast in the beginning, and it just, this person overwhelmed themselves. Four of Swords. So what is this person really thinking about? Queen of Cups. This is the card of unconditional love. Okay? And that's why this Nine of Cups felt overwhelming to this person. It was big. It was big for them. They didn't know what to do with it. They might not have ever experienced that before. And they're spending a lot of time thinking about that. There's a lot of regret here. Page of Cups. What do they want? I mean, this is what they're thinking about here. Page of Cups. Coming back with some type of loving message or offer. They're thinking about overwhelming loving feelings towards you and wanting to message you. It might be a small type of message, like a text. Like this person can't get up the nerve to even text you right now, but they're thinking about it, and they very well could do that. But I feel like overwhelm from this person. That's, to me, that feels like the key word here. This person was overwhelmed, and they could have done it to themselves. So down here, what is their intuition telling them to do? Gemini. Oh. We've got 10 of Pentacles. We've got 7 of Swords. And we've got 4 of Wands. All right, so this person's intuition is telling them, it's time to stop being alone and move towards what it is that you know you have here. There's potential of 10 of Pentacles, which is complete abundance in relationship, job, career, family, everything. You can see she's unwrapping all of those gifts. It's like, go unwrap your gifts. Go be happy. Get out of this Seven of Swords, being alone, thinking. Stop it. You've got the potential for Four of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. There is a foundation here, a good one. And it's like, let's celebrate that. It's like, I don't see any reason, any big reason for delay here outside of this person's thoughts, what they did to themselves. There's no big story behind this. It's just them. It's just the fact that they're not used to this. 10 of Pentacles clarified by 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so even though this person's intuition is saying stop being alone, okay, we've got 4 of Pentacles here. It's hard for them. It's hard because they feel like they might have already messed this up. All right, so then we get down here to the Hangman. Their intuition is telling them, look at this from a different perspective. Don't look at this as a failure. Look at this as an opportunity, something to learn from. So you can have this 10 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. This 7 of Swords clarified, look at this, by 5 of Cups. So intuition telling them, stop being by yourself and feeling sadness over the mistake that you made, because your 2 of Cups is sitting here waiting for you. Go to it. There's nothing holding them back. They know that. 4 of Wands clarified by the Star. This is what their heart's desire is. There is nothing standing in this person's way. Can I just tell you that? Nothing. Except their own fears and thoughts. All right, so let's see what we have here for the Lenormand. Is this a bigger deal? Look at that. We've got the 8, which is the Death card. Okay, and we had the Death card here. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini. We have the Cross. And we have the Ship. All right, so I feel like here's that ghosting showing up again. Okay, this ghosting happened. Remember what I said about this. There's nothing that's standing in this person's way except themselves. Okay, there's no big story that you don't know about other than the fact that, and I think that's part of why this person is struggling to come back, because they really have no excuse. They have no logical thing to tell you. This card is this card is asking them, the challenge for them, I think, as far as what they're thinking is, this is the challenge of faith and destiny. It's like this person might struggle with the fact that they felt a spiritual connection with you, destiny, and it might go against what they consider their faith to be. Okay, So they might have experienced some signs or dreams or kind of some magical things happening that really challenge their faith. You know, they could almost like there's probably some of them that are asking themselves, did Gemini put some type of spell on me? And that's not the case at all. It's just that, they're feeling something magical that they haven't experienced before. And here we have the journey, okay? So what separates this ghosting from the journey that the two of you are on, this destined journey, is this person's thoughts about their struggle between faith and destiny. It's like once they reconcile that, I feel like you're going to hear from them again. But if you're very upset about being ghosted, just know, I'm not making an excuse for it at all. And this person really struggles with the fact that they're really not going to be able to explain away that very well at all. All right. And they might be very concerned and a little worried that, you're going to accept any type of apology. They might be caught up in trying to figure out what to say because they literally had no excuse in the external world to do that, because they know what they said and did at the beginning, and they know that this doesn't make any sense to you. But the only thing that's separating you guys getting back on this boat and moving forward on this journey is the struggle that they have between their faith and what is showing to be destiny. Those two can absolutely go together. This person doesn't have to make a choice between those two. But I feel like they're putting that on themselves right now. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you. If you are looking for a personal reading, I'm always here. Otherwise, I will talk to you next week. All right, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.